This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Do you have a point of sale system you can trust, or is it a real POS? You need Shopify for retail. From accepting payments to managing inventory, Shopify POS has everything you need to sell in person. Go to shopify.com/system, all lowercase, to take your retail business to the next level today. That's shopify.com/system.
This episode is supported by FX's Clipped, the scandalous story of the 2014 Clippers owner's racist remarks captured on tape and heard around the world. The series charts the tape's impact on a dysfunctional basketball organization striving to win against their reputation as the most cursed team in the league. Starring Lawrence Fishburne, Jackie Weaver, Cleopatra Coleman, and Ed O'Neill. FX's Clipped, streaming June 4th, only on Hulu.
Savage.
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Here we go again. More technical problems. We live in the 21st century.
Savage. Unfiltered.
Well, again, that's part of why they had the special counsel.
Your host, Michael Gardner. Like a Hellcat.
Welcome to the show, guys. We got a great show, guys. Streaming live on Rumble. That's right, guys. We're gonna start going live on Rumble more often, guys. Was kind of complicating, completing, making up words this morning. Figure it out, guys. What streaming platform we want to go with? I think we're gonna go with Rumble. Seems to be a really good platform to do it on, guys. But guys, I want to ask the listeners here, those who may be coming into the stream. If you are, thank you very much. We'll get those comments coming into the show throughout the streaming on today's episode, guys. I want to call this episode, approaching almost damn near 400 episodes here of Savage Unfiltered. I want to say thank you to people that made this possible, some friends and other people I've met across the years of doing this, now going into the fourth season, approaching episode 400, guys. Right, guys, we're almost pushing that 400 mark. So, wow, it's quite impressive, guys. What the hell is going on with Tom Brady? You notice I paused there for a minute. What is going on with Tom Brady? What the hell is going on with him? What's next for Tom Brady? Well, experts are predicting literally the exit plan on Brady's career. We all seen the terrible loss just coming out of the Bucs the other night when they lost. Tremendous loss. And before I plug this in, guys, we actually have a clip that we're going to plug into the show with Tom Brady discussing the future, not only with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but discussing the future on possibly where he's going next. Like, where the hell is Brady going to go next? Is he going to we don't know where he's going to go. Hopefully he stays with the Bucs. Hopefully he stays with the NFL. But we don't know where the fuck he's going to go. I'd like to know. Check this clip out, guys.
But we didn't deserve it. I give them a lot of credit. They played a good game, made a lot more plays than we did, and so tough night.
Dallas do anything defensively that was at all surprising out there from a scheme standpoint?
No, they played pretty good. They played good defensively and put a lot of pressure on us, and we just couldn't make enough plays. So it was kind of typical of the way we played all year, just inefficient in the passing game and not very good in the run game. So, it's hard to beat good teams like that.
Tom, you haven't had a red zone interception in years. Just kind of what happened? Were you trying to build away there? Or?
I was. Yeah. I was trying to throw it to Chris, and the other guys were blocking, and just trying to throw it out, and didn't obviously get enough on it. that certainly didn't help our cause.
Tom, it didn't contribute to a win tonight, but just having Ryan Jensen out there tonight, snapping the ball to you, what can you say about his comeback, about his play tonight, and any type of lift that did for you guys early in the game?
Yeah, just super proud of him and all that he's gone through this year. You know, it's a tough injury that he had and battled all the way back and really committed himself the last 6-8 weeks to prepare himself to play and did it. So it says a lot about who he is, and certainly a guy you can depend on and count on.
What is your process from here when you start to think about what you want to do next? Because obviously it's going to be huge speculation.
I'm going to go home and get a good night's sleep as good as I can tonight. And
or when you want to take a step out? I mean, that was first.
No, I'm not. You know, this has been a lot of focus on, you know, this game. So, yeah, it's just be one day at a time, truly.
Tom, for all the struggles this season, you guys have had at least the possibility of the playoffs and what could happen there. How hard is the finality of losing this season being over?
Yeah, always tough, but, you know, we didn't earn it. So, you know, they did. I think that there's a part of football where I feel like it's, you know, sometimes you get lucky, but most of the time, you know, the team that earns it, you know, wins. And they played good all year. They played good tonight. They played well as a team. They were very coordinated. They played well on offense, played well defensively. They missed some kicks on special teams, but, you know, we just couldn't get enough done offensively to put any pressure on them.
Biggest takeaway from this year for you, just the importance of and the power of resilience. I know you've talked about that's been a lesson that you've tried to teach your kids a lot about.
Yeah. I mean, there's, I think, lessons for all of us in every year of our life. So, yeah, you always want every year to end great. Unfortunately, in sports, it doesn't work that way. There's going to be 32 teams in the league, and they're all very competitive, and only one of them is really going to feel good at the end of the year. So, for as many teams that won tonight, there's going to be 7 of the 8 that don't feel great at the end of the year, and that's why it feels good to be when you're on top. You know, when you win it all, and it's a great feeling.
Tom, do you feel like you had a bad season or a good season? How would you characterize it?
Oh, God, bad season. Yeah, he had a bad season. What the fucking questions? I'm telling you, guys. I'm telling you. The tweets, the questions are coming out left and right with Brady. Like, where the hell is he going? A tweet coming out of My Sports Update now saying that Tom Brady on his future. I'm going to go home and get a good night's sleep. One day at a time. I think the man needs rest. I ain't going to fucking lie about that. He does need rest. He does. But he also needs to look at the possibilities of him now retiring. The man needs to retire. He's played his heart out. He needs to retire, plain and simple. I mean, you know, look at all these tweets, guys. More tweets coming out. Coming from Celebrity Hot Tub. Stating that Joe Buck, we don't know what the future is for Tom Brady. I mean, we know he's got next weekend wide open. What's up? What's going on with next weekend? Maybe he's going to be doing some golfing or something on the golf there in Florida. We all know that he has a high possibility of possibly. Now, this is a possibly, guys. This is just a rumor that he may be moving over towards the West Coast. I've heard rumors of that he may be going over to San Fran. Could we see Brady with a San Francisco jersey next season? High possibility. Who knows? High possibility. I'm going to read one more tweet, guys, because they're coming left and right. I mean, this is becoming a trending topic, not only here on Rumble TV here, but also on Twitter, because Twitter, I mean, it's going off the roof right here. Coming out of Florida teams, FL teams, actually, stating this: will Tom Brady retire this offseason? High possibility. Will Brady return as a Buccaneer? High possibility. The possibilities are endless, folks. Or what FL Teams is saying on Twitter, or will the 45-year-old sign to another team as a free agent. This is what Brady had to say on his future. Hashtag go Bucks. Yeah, I could see that. I could see Brady possibly stepping down. And here's why. The man is 45 years old. Just celebrated his 45th birthday not too long ago. A few months ago, actually, right? Wasn't it a few months ago? I think it was, a few months ago. 45 years old, 5 years shy of 50. Now, we normally see, NFL teams, teammates, people in the NFL retire right around 38, 43. To my knowledge, I don't think any other athlete in the NFL has played past the age of 45. I know Terry Bradshaw was up there when he retired. I think Terry Bradshaw was around, 44, maybe 40. I think it was 44. 44 when Terry Bradshaw retired. Now, here's my message here. He's won seven Super Bowl wins. Is he now playing to try to get to 10? To be that end-all type of athlete? I fucking surpassed every fucking guy in the NFL right now, so I want to get as many rings as possible so no other person on the face of this planet can overcome the odds. Is that what he wants to do? Is that what Brady wants to do? I hope not. Terrible stuff, guys. Terrible stuff. I'm reading by Steve Young out of ESPN saying that Brady still has it. Coming out of 11 hours ago, now going into almost 24 hours ago, 36 hours ago, depending on how you're viewing this this episode. He still has it, huh? What does he have in the tank? He's done. He's gassed out. He's losing games left and right. Just came off of a fucking nasty divorce from his ex-wife, now ex-wife, Gazelle. Damn near took him to the cleaners. I mean, what was that fucking divorce? Almost 49, 50 million fucking dollars, man. That's a lot of fucking money. But people are like, oh, he still has it. He's 45 years old. What the hell does he have? I'd love to see him retire. People want him to go into Chicago playing for the Bears next season. Some people are saying the 49ers. I've heard some rumors that he might even go down to South Florida, stay in the Sunshine State, and play for the Miami Dolphins. Now that wouldn't be bad because the Dolphins, they need a brand new team. They haven't done that great, in the last couple of years. Of course, this season they have had some ups and downs, but they have been doing great this season, the Miami Dolphins. Love to see them possibly pick up Brady. If Brady's going to play one more year, I'd love to see him on the Dolphins. Establish that team a little bit. Make them great again, right? But Brady, now if he goes into retirement, here's something I'd love to see come out of it. Brady deserves privacy to decide his NFL career path. And the reason why he needs privacy is because he just came off of a nasty divorce, paparazzi all over this guy, and rightfully so. If he's going to go into the retirement specter as the GOAT of the NFL, he deserves to have privacy. Plain and simple. There's no way around it. He needs privacy, man. And I agree with people that are supporting Brady for the Privacy Act. basically challenging him more than ever. The 7-time Super Bowl champion has given the game enough. He has. And deserves some solitude to plan what's next, whether it includes playing professional football or not. Now, we've seen some other athletes that came out of other leagues go into golf, baseball. We've seen a couple, right, here and there. Could Brady semi-retire from sports, just retire from sports, and go into possibly playing golf? We know he has a huge passion for golf. That could be a high possibility. Love to see that. Interesting it would be. Because if Brady wants to semi-retire from the league, why not choose golf? Or if he wants to stay with the NFL, do exactly what Dan Marino did, Troy Aikman. Semi-retire from the league. Retire from playing football, but maybe he could be a sportscaster. It worked for Troy Aikman. It worked for Dan Marino. It worked for many, many greats that came before Brady. Love to see it with Brady. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work out. Oh, well. Guys, we'll be right back after these words. Don't go anywhere. I got a lot to talk about here, but I got to get a quick break.
Today, we are all connected, brought together to celebrate a better way to get around Florida, a smarter way, an alternative to our state's crowded roads. Transportation that will unite the state of Florida, connecting you to the cities of Orlando, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami like never before. Moving you seamlessly between new urban centers. Strategically located exactly where you want to be, near more of the places you want to go, through comfortable and accommodating stations. With modern trains built to deliver convenience, with frequent on-time departures. Comfort, with reserved seating and quality food and drink. Productivity, with Wi-Fi and power to keep you working and always in touch. And speed, moving effortlessly between Miami and Orlando in 3 hours, while delivering you just steps away from local commuter trains, buses, and cabs. Moments away from endless opportunities to work and play. Florida, this is your transportation future. It's not just smart, it's Brightline.
Savaged, unfiltered.
My fellow Americans, it looks like some things have changed. Are we doing a good enough job teaching our children what America is and what she represents?
You want an abortion? Get one!
Younger parents aren't sure that an appreciation of America is the right thing to teach modern children.
We're not going to make America great again. It was never that great.
When I drive into a neighborhood and there are American flags, it's a message of white supremacy.
I'm warning of an eradication of the American memory that could result in an erosion of the American spirit.
We need to completely dismantle the police department.
If we forget what we did, we won't know who we are. We've got to do a better job of getting across that America is free, and freedom is special and rare. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of enterprise. As long as we remember our first principle and believe in ourselves, the future will always be ours. Ours was the first revolution in the history of mankind that truly reversed the course of government, and with 3 little words: we, the people. We, the people, are free.
Pick up your copy of America's Political Warfare, Our Modern Civil War, available on Amazon.com and other platforms December 30th. Get it today.
Alrighty, guys, back here on the show. We're talking about we're talking about Brady, the future of Brady. Where Brady can go after this season. Hopefully, I've been saying it for the last 3 years now on Tom Brady. Hopefully, this is the end of Tom Brady. I really hope it's the end of it. As much as I've been a fan of Tom Brady, going back to even when he played for my team, the New England Patriots, loved the accolades that he had created over this course of his career, 20 plus years, dominated the NFL. But I really hate to see him going down paths right now, because he's actually going into like a pathetic stage right now in his life, where he's basically just hanging on, folks, just hanging on, just to get that next accolade. That's my own personal opinion. I see that where Brady's going. Terrible what's going on with him. Here's the thing, folks. He could play a lot better. Even at 45, and you're going to say, well, he's 45. You want him to retire, Michael? No. He could play good. But look what's been affecting him: the divorce, the conflict with fan base, conflict with the Tampa Bay management. I'm told a lot, guys. I got a lot more to say on the show here, but I got to get this in here because, these people's been sponsoring the show, going on almost a year now. Thank you very much to liverishi.com. Guys, use that promo code SAVAGE10 for 20% off. You're going to get amazing deals. Natural CBD products can be found at www.liverishi.com. Hit that promo code when you're checking out, and you're going to get 20% off your entire order with the promo code SAVAGE10 exclusively here from our show, Savage Unfiltered. Great stuff, guys. I've been using them since they've been sponsoring the show. Great products. Awesome stuff. I'm not a big fan of over-the-counter medication. Never was. Been using them, and they've been great. Really great. Can't say more than enough. Thank you very much, Liv Rishi. But
Wyndham Hotels and Resorts makes travel possible for all. Whether it's the long haulers looking for a great cup of coffee, a roomier rest for the on-a-whim road trippers, or a place to make summer memories with the whole family. No matter who you are, where you're going, or why, with 24 trusted brands to choose from like La Quinta, Days Inn, and Super 8, your Wyndham is waiting. Get the lowest price at WyndhamHotels.com. Restrictions apply. Visit website for more details.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Do you have a point of sale system you can trust, or is it a real POS? You need Shopify for retail. From accepting payments to managing inventory, Shopify POS has everything you need to sell in person. Go to shopify.com/system, all lowercase, to take your retail business to the next level today. That's shopify.com/system.
Back here on the show talking about, with the future of Tom Brady, what's going to happen with him. Does anybody think that he's going to retire? I think he's going to retire. I think it is. I think everybody's, kind of questioning the same thing. Is Brady done? We're seeing signs of it on the field.
At least three teams will come calling for his services next year.
I've been seeing it for the last 3 years with him. He's been slowly deteriorating.
Just very grateful for the respect,
it happens.
And hope I
you might
gave
think,
the same thing back to you guys. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Young. Well, according to the NFL, folks, that's very old as a player. It is. For those who are joining here on the show, if you'd like, leave your comments, your concerns here on your, even your thoughts on this issue. Do you think Tom Brady should hang it up? Do you think maybe possibly the move to Tampa was the worst move in his career, moving from New England? A lot of people think that could be the worst decision he has ever made. Sure, we've seen some conflicts come out with his issue with Bill Belichick over the course of years. They haven't had the greatest relationship. But don't count him out with Robert Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots. They had a great, great, great relationship. Probably the best relationship they've had. I mean, Robert Kraft, at points of his career, Brady's career, said that he looked at Brady as a son, So, I don't know. There's a lot of speculation on why he left why he left a team that basically created his ass. They did. They fucking created Brady. Excellence came from that team. He built his career off the Patriots. Right? Super Bowl win after Super Bowl win, playoff win after playoff win, championship games. Everything great came out of New England. Made that move down to Tampa Bay. I don't know why. I just don't understand it. Don't understand it. But who's to say different, right? Who is to say different? I don't know. I was never a big fan. I was never a big fan of splitting something from what something created you, right? Why are you going to split from somewhere that made you of what you are today? That's just my opinion. It's my opinion. I said this the other day on the show with Soslin. Actually, not on my show, on his show, the Sosh Report. We talked about Brady last week. We talked about, where he could be going, different changes. So, I don't know. Not sure exactly what's going to happen. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. Shaky telling me in my my earpiece, guys. We have some breaking news. Breaking news, guys. I have to get this out of here. Here, guys. Oh God, breaking.
I will describe it.
No, you moron.
My book is about
All right, guys, we got some breaking news coming out of Fox News. I got to get this in here before we get to Tom Brady. An ex-Intel official who discredited Hunter's laptop, right? I'm literally reading this, guys, as I'm saying on the show, because it's literally breaking. It's coming out as of right now. An ex-Intel officer who signed Hunter Biden's laptop letter admits to significant portion of the emails had to be real. Wow, you don't say. A lot of corruption coming out of Biden. I've just labeled this on my show earlier this week with the corruption. We got into this last week with Joseph when I had Joseph on the show last week. Wow, what this could mean for the Biden administration. Oh boy. Now, we all know I'm not gonna touch on this a lot here because I want to get back to the Brady story here. That we all know that Elon Musk has been releasing the Twitter files, right? We all know that they're called the Twitter files. They're Twitter files, right? Something Elon Musk has the cojones to do before Dorsey, right? Dorsey didn't release shit. Now I'm gonna fucking keep them locked up from the American public. I ain't releasing shit. Oh God. So now the Twitter files, part 7, right? We're actually doing parts now. That's what they're called, parts. Part 7 now unveils the FBI's involvement that Hunter Biden, the whole scandal behind it, is actually coming to be true. Wow, you don't say. You would have said that. Good luck. You would have said that about a year or 2 years ago. The fucking liberal trolls there in San Fernando, Sicko Valley, would be shadow banning the shit out of you. Fake news, fake news. Well, a Fox News correspondent, David Smut, or Sput. How the fuck do you say his name, Shaky? Sput. Okay, Sput. Provides the latest insight into the Twitter files, part 7 now, labeling and detailing information on the FBI and the Hunter Biden laptop story. And this is a special report coming out on Fox News. Good luck getting this shit from CNN. You won't get it. They won't get it at all. Now, one of the discredited letters that are coming out are attempting to discredit the findings from the Hunter Biden laptop. And this is making a stunning omission more than 2 years, folks, after it surfaced in the public eye. Well, what does that say? Well, let's read more about it. Douglas Wise, folks, a former Defense Intelligence Agency deputy director and former senior CIA operations officer, was among the over 50 former intel officers who claimed, folks, that the content of the laptop that was first reported by the New York Post, remember, dating back now 3 years ago, in the month of October of 2020, has all the classic earmarks of a Russian information operation. But in the interview with the Australian, which was published this past Sunday, Wise now admits most of what was found in the reported emails had to be based in reality. All of us figured that a significant portion, right? We all see this, folks. It was a significant portion. Give me a break. Let's fast forward here because we're going to close this out. I got to get back to the Tom Brady, but this is breaking news, guys. I got to get this on the show. Now, fast forward to the year of 2022, last year, the year the Hunter Biden laptop was finally verified by the media. There was secret emails, secrecy coming out. The open letter, which was first published by Politico, which is garbage. I don't read that fucking paper from a hole in the wall. It's nonsense. Was widely cited by Democrats and members of the legacy media to downplay the findings from Hunter Biden's laptop, which was largely being taken seriously, solely in conservative media. All conservatives, if they even pointed a finger on the possibilities of this, oh, we were spreading misinformation. Remember that misinformation shit? It was all bullshit. The biggest bullshit scandal from the get-go. Now, in closing here, from the smear campaign, okay, because that's what I'm labeling it. Fox News is labeling it the same thing. It's a smear campaign. They used it to take down Donald Trump in 2020. They tried to use the same shit in 2016. It failed. But then 4 years later, when he was up for re-election, they tried that same smear shit. All bullshit. This smear campaign to Russian disinformation, liberal media, right? They teamed up. Remember when they teamed up to dismiss the Hunter Biden story? Oh, it's all fake. It's all fake. It's fake. If it was fake, how come Elon Musk is now releasing all of the documents? It's all coming out. Fake. I can't wait, guys. In closing, I can't wait to see what happens in Part 8. Twitter Files Part 8. When's that coming out? I'd love to understand when that's coming out. Can't wait. Can't wait to see where that comes out. Disinformation. It's all disinformation because it doesn't fit their narrative. That's basically what it is, folks. Be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We always believed the welcoming spirit was a small town thing. Turns out we were wrong. From the places that don't have a welcome sign, to the spots where you don't look the part, the moments where you don't even know where you are. Wherever Jim Beam is welcome, you'll be welcome too.
All right, guys, we're back here on the show. Back on the show of shows. Welcome back, Savage Unfiltered. Thank you for those who are viewing us here on Rumble. You can find us on Rumble at Savage Unfiltered. We'll pop right up. It's quite easy, guys. Really, really awesome stuff. Yeah. Savage Unfiltered. Like I said, search, follow, like Savage Unfiltered right on Rumble. Twitch, excuse me. Why am I saying Rumble? It's Twitch. I get them confused all the time, guys. Sorry about that. I'm giving you. I'm even giving you misinformation, even on my own show. Well, we're streaming live on Twitch. I see a little logo, and I'm always thinking that's not Rumble. That's Twitch. Yes, folks. Sorry about that. We're streaming live on Twitch, so you can find us again at Savage Unfiltered on Twitch. Sorry about that. Never happen again. Little glitch I made. Little goof. A little goof, right? Or like Dorothy says from the Wizard of Oz to the Tin Man, right? Or the Scarecrow, right?
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking.
Oh, they do. Don't they? If I only had a brain. Who was that? Shaky. Who the fuck was that, man? That was who was that portraying Dorothy there? That was that Nancy Pelosi playing Dorothy, and then Joe Biden was the Scarecrow, right? Of course, that would be the best part for Joe Biden, playing the Scarecrow, because he doesn't have a brain. He doesn't have a brain. Anyway, guys, we're discussing the future of Tom Brady. Where is Tom Brady going? Well, I want to read this other article here because it's, oh boy, the articles are all over the place. Now, here's something that I don't normally view. I don't follow a lot of their topics, but it caught my attention here through Nesn, right? SE or NESN.com, right? Is that how you say it? NES.com. That's the website. Now, this Nesson is now putting out article that this guy Adam London put out about 4 hours ago on their website, stating that to Skip Bayless makes prediction about Tom Brady's NFL prediction or future. God, where's my words at? I'm slipping everything today. I'm fucking giving you, I'm giving you a platform we're not streaming on. You know, I'm like, shit, like fucking Shaky screaming at me in my fucking earpiece. Like, Michael, you gotta get the right platforms. Yeah, I do. Stream it. I got it correctly, guys. We're streaming on Twitch. That's the correct fucking platform. I want to stream on Rumble, but you gotta fucking pay for that shit. I'm cheap. Can't stand that garbage. But Skip Bayless now believes Monday was Tom Brady's last game. Yeah, was his last game. I hope so. Hope Tom Brady is done. He's out of here. Not only with the Buccaneers, he's done with the league. I loved him 20 years ago, but Dom, you get too old, man. Hang it up. Skip's even saying this, right? Skip's saying that Brady's football future has been a hot topic all season long. And it's about to be kicked into overdrive now that the Tampa Bay's 2022 campaign is over. Oh, it's a campaign? It's a season, Skip, not a campaign. That's what presidents do. They run campaigns. Football leagues, they don't run campaigns. They run seasons. Get your facts right. Like I had to get my facts right. We're not streaming on Rumble. We're streaming on Twitch today. God. I tell you. You know? He believes that the 7-time Super Bowl champion didn't offer any hints. Oh, he didn't offer any hints about his plans after the game. No, he's going to leave you as in glue. He's going to leave you in the dark. He don't know what the hell is going on. Do you blame him? He's had a hell of a year. 2022 was not Brady's year. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. It was not his year. Skip's going it hard, man. He's stating that he does not believe Tom Brady will retire off this night. He's going to play next year. And he tweeted this. In his tweet, he says he'll hang on to another 30-yard touchdown pass to Julio Jones and the near touchdown bomb to Mike Evans. He will play again, but doubtful it will be back with the Bucs. Possibly a distant possibility with LA Raiders. Possibly. Possiblies are possiblies. A recent report, guys, came out with this. Claimed that the Las Vegas plans to aggressively pursue Brady this offseason. Now, this checks out. If this checks out, as LA Raiders are moving on from Derek Carr, and Brady has nearly 2 decades of experience working with Josh McDaniels. A lot of people don't know that. What's going to happen with Derek Carr? Are they going to push Derek Carr away and they're going to give Brady an opportunity? I don't know. Now, other teams are rumored to be interested in the future Hall of Famer, as are the Tennessee Titans. I labeled earlier in the show a big possibility of San Fran, the 49ers, picking him up in the offseason. Though, folks, the latter might back off if Brock Purdy keeps winning. If Purdy keeps on winning, they're going to say, nah, we don't want fucking Brady. The guy's getting fucking sacked every fucking game. What the fuck do we want him for?
Of all time. And bear in mind all the statistics I've showed you in regards to Tom Brady's history versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Spotlight in the whole fucking game. We're going to start Brady and we're going to fucking bench Purdy? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Oh, because Brady has fucking 7 fucking Super Bowl wins? You got to go by the fucking performance. You don't go by the fucking wins.
Is going to look. I don't necessarily know how far this team could go. I'm just going to take some time to enjoy the fact that we won a game that I wasn't necessarily very confident
guys,
in tonight against a truly gigantic.
I think I'm going to close it up here. I think we all know the future of Brady. We can't spin it more than enough. I think Brady is done. I think he's the chapter has closed for Brady. No more. Put that nice Brady, put that, see the wall right there? Put the nice jersey next to your New England Patriot jersey, the team that built you, okay? Put Tampa Bay Bucks, put that jersey right next to the New England Patriot jersey and hang it up. That's it. Hang it up. You're done. You played a tremendous 20-plus year career. You're done, buddy. You're done.
Just ended.
And I'm done with this show, guys.
On one hand, a part of me feels like if Tom Brady went through what he went through personally.
Check us out this upcoming week as we have shows. Did a show with Joseph the other day. Talked about how our nation is basically in decline. I mean, we live in a broken nation. There's no doubt about it. There's so much tyranny and destruction in this nation. It's terrible. I also highly suggest you check out the episode that we did with Uncle Herpes, which will be airing. Yes, Uncle Herpes. You're probably wondering, who the fuck is this guy? Well, he's a an on-air media personality. He's been on several different platforms and everything, including Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can catch out his music. He has music on Spotify, guys. If you search Uncle Herpes His music will pop up on Spotify, iTunes, all over the place. I'm told iHeartRadio now. He's a well-known personality. Reach out to him. He'll be on the show this week with us for part 2. We had Uncle Herpes on with our audio podcast back last year around November. So I highly suggest you check out part 1 that was aired back in November of last year. Laughed my ass off with Joseph and Sas. He wants to cure herpes, man, and I hope he does. But, guys, I'm out of here. I want to thank you very much for tuning into the show. And, guys, remember, keep it savage.